are live with session 10 of Nova Indagatio. Do you guys remember what you did last time? What do you want to do this time?
There was so much that happened last
We
time
did
that
nothing.
I feel like that it's very hard to even put into words all that happened, but I'll try.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So last time we found this area that to everyone else seemed like an uninteresting ruin, but to Megumi, she saw like this single structure that like looked kind of like a greenhouse that was built into like this tree thing, and Megumi wanted to explore it, and Leyland was able to determine that the reason they couldn't see it was illusionary magic. And basically, when we explored it, we found zombie satyrs inside, and you know, basically, we discussed our options. Megumi, because of her background, was really she wanted to put the blighted creatures to rest. So we decided to try and lure them out, but because we were dealing with some people not being able to see past the illusion, then that took like a way long time. Basically, the blighted satyr that was controlling the zombies ended up fearing, causing Rin to flee in fear, and then basically suggested Leyland and Megumi to follow. And after that wore off, we're like, well, we're going back for round 2. So we go back. We were able to kill the zombies, but the blighted satyr got away. And I believe we were discussing possibly burning the tree.
Well, the tree is already a little on fire, but yeah.
Also, looting the entire place. You want to do.
Just a quick loot run as it starts burning down around us, and then we piece the fuck out.
Yeah. And I tried to follow him, and he said, "Leave me the fuck alone and never come again." Or whatever his message was.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys. I guess the outerior fire thing is like kindling and growing like smallly. But I don't think you guys started a fire inside yet, right?
We did.
Well,
You did?
Finished with his fire arrows.
yeah. I started like, essentially that's what caused them to fuck off, is because I started bombarding the place inside with fire arrows.
Gotcha. Okay, and you're just letting that fester while you search?
I mean, I don't expect to be looking for that long, right? I'm not gonna sit
so
around
this is like not a take 20 situation.
Yeah,
this
I'm not doing a take 20 situation. I feel like this is sort of a quick
It's
loot
a
run
smash
situation.
and grab.
Yeah, it's a smash and grab.
All right, give me all your perception checks. I'll roll one for fury. Let's see
There
what
you
you
go.
guys can find in your quick sweep of the place.
See, you don't even need to take 20.
Whoa, you almost did take 20. Excellent. Okay, this is interesting. I guess I'll just put these items.
Also, isn't it way more fun to roll anyway, guys?
It is more fun, in my opinion. Do that.
And you know why I'm not rolling, John.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm not allowed it.
Let me see if there's anything else interesting here. I'm gonna assume you guys, if you're doing a quick search, I'm just gonna get the most valuable things you find that you can easily grab.
Yep.
So you guys.
There's something like giga hidden or super complex. We probably don't get it.
Yeah, so you guys can just grab these things. But you also find 2 magical items in your quick sweep.
I will do my best to do something with them later.
So yes, you find. I don't have an item for one of them, but I have another for the other one. So I'm assuming you're not going to identify it. Try to identify now. So.
Sure, I'll just give you a quick identify check if you want.
Oh, sure. We can just say you
Then you can see
identified
if you
at
can
some
tell
point.
me right away or not.
Mm-hmm.
It is spellcraft, right?
Yeah, I need 2 checks.
There we go. First one and second one.
Oh, beautiful. I don't have to... Those identify it, I think. Let me double check.
Yeah. Max level 13 and 15. So.
Yeah, that should be... Yes. Okay. I guess I will just... Put it on... yeah, so I'll roll who finds it. Well, I guess it's between Fury and Leyland.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Leyland, you find a magical ring, which I'll put on your sheet.
Yes.
I don't know how.
Let's see if they ever find out I found it.
And you also find a magical steel shield, which I'll just put. I didn't. Oh, maybe I can find the item here.
Ooh, a shield. Money.
I've heard tale of people being dragged along on their shield when they couldn't, cross a particularly dangerous area.
I'm just gonna update that shield. Because it is that. And oops. And the cost of such an item is that. And I'll update the cost, price that. And I'll update the description for what it does because you identified it. There you go. Items on your sheet. You can collect them.
Lovely.
The building starts to catch flame, and you guys can head out.
Peace.
So as we exit, and I'm assuming, things are catching fire, Megumi is actually going to offer up a prayer to Kala.
Okay.
She's going to basically say to Kala, asking Kala to purify the land and allow, nature to retake what was corrupted. Basically just a blessing of the land and regrowth.
Excellent. Yeah, you can say this little prayer while the building catches flame and you guys get outside. And where did you guys want to head after this building is set aflame? And you guys wanted to go to the edge of the... So that, just a reminder, that's the direction that guy was running away to. And then you guys were chilling at this location.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think we check out the tip right now. I think we're showing. I think we just go the other way.
That.
So yeah, you guys are standing outside this flaming building discussing which way you want to go. Everyone agrees with that? You just wanna...
I vote we go back west.
Yep. Back
I'm good
to
with that.
to Twin City 2.
Yep.
Excellent.
I'm glad Fury is so agreeable to all of this.
True.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with my sister.
She's
Also, guys, I found things. Look, I got us a new magical ring. And
What kind of ring?
Only a little bit garbage.
Only a little bit garbage.
Yeah, right? So, I personally, I would think it would be perfect for you, but then again, See, from its description, it sounds like it would be really good for you. However, it turns out it's actually not.
Well, what is it?
Well, it's a ring of ferocious action. And it allows you to persevere through trauma that hampers actions. And once per day, when the wearer gains the staggered condition from an enemy attack, you can ignore the condition for up to 5 rounds. Pretty good. It doesn't prevent you from getting the staggered condition again, and doesn't protect her if she gained the staggered condition multiple times. So
I could see why you would think it'd be good for me, but I don't believe that it would overcome the power of my curse.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Plus, it would only then do so for once.
Perhaps it would be good for someone that fights on the front line that
Probably,
it would
yeah.
suck for them to be staggered.
Probably.
I
Well, we
kind
can
of
think
look
about that.
I kind of look over at Ren pointedly.
I put
You know
my
what?
hand up.
You're not really wearing mini rings. There you go.
I put on my pinky.
It only works on the ring finger.
True.
Says who?
Magic.
Well, you see,
Fine.
the ring finger is the ley line finger that, allows the magic to work on
Yep.
you.
Did you find anything else in that burning house other than this?
Yes, a very heavy steel shield. That if you use it, you get poisoned less. It's in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. How heavy are we talking here?
Well, just a standard heavy steel shield, 15 pounds.
Oh, okay.
Well, either way.
Yeah,
we
I
robbed
think
this
that
place and cleansed it of its vile creatures.
I need to remember time and stuff, so I guess we go like a few miles out before we have to rest for the day.
Yeah. I believe you started the day doing this whole investigation, so
Yeah,
it's
like
probably
we were like further away, so I think we traveled 18 miles to get here. So I think let's say 4 miles left, because of the whole like running back and forth shit and spending time.
Sure.
I'm
Either
guessing.
way, I think I wasn't here for part of the last session, so I think my tally for days is going to be wrong anyway, so don't worry about it.
but yeah, you can move
Like 2 days past.
about a little increment here like this. We'll say you're there.
Okay, sure.
And then you guys can set up your watches and rest up.
Yep.
Let's try not to get Seder ganked.
I'm also gonna try like go a bit further away, like remove our tracks and stuff like that. Just like try and make it harder to find us.
How are you hiding your tracks?
Extra planes, never fucking mind.
You're
It's like,
not-
I can remove the footprints, like walking slowly and like bluffing my way. It's like, but you can still see the camp like 6 miles away.
Yeah. And
I mean,
you're
we
not-
don't have to have a fire.
Yep.
Yeah, and you're also
Yeah, I'll
not.
help.
It's not like dusty or snow. So it's not like clear footprints. So someone would have to be like looking for the imprints in the ground
Yeah.
and specifically like trying really hard to track you. But anyways, you guys can set up your camp. So campfire or no campfire?
Nah, not today.
No campfire.
I would say doing the first watch, sure, but when it becomes the darkest where the people would now all that have dark vision have it, then no
Yeah.
campfire. So
yeah,
I guess
think that's better.
currently I think Leyland is first watch.
Mm-hmm.
That should probably be swapped to last watch.
Possibly.
So Megumi has first watch. We have that fire for 2 hours after that. Because you now have the
I do.
goggles or whatever it is that's giving you dark vision.
Yes.
Okay, are you guys changing your normal standard or just this one time thing?
I would say probably make this the new one. It makes more sense, because if we want to do the campfire thing, we should do it those times and not light the fire
Okay, so sorry, what's
for
the
the last one.
new order?
It will go Megumi, and then the same, and then Leyland.
Okay.
Because I think we just switched around first and last watch.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's essentially what you did. Okay, perfect. Updated. So yeah, Megumi, you can take first watch, and then Fury, then Rin, then Leyland, and you will have a quiet evening. Nothing bothering you. Mm-hmm.
As we're like eating our ration, I guess. You know, Megumi will say, I know we're going towards the tower and we want to explore it, and I think that's still the goal. However, I think after we complete that, we should make our way back to the base camp so that we can get supplies.
Definitely.
So yeah.
Sure. Upon that. Yeah. That's fine. So, new day. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Yeah, a new day. So yeah, that is enough for 3 people. So you've gotten 3 rations. Yes, if you want to give me a blind GM roll on the herb table, you can find.
You found a herb.
You found a herb. What the heck?
What the fuck is that?
Even Chun doesn't know.
No, it'll just like output an error. Weird.
Oh.
Do I need to do it again?
Oh, strange. Something must have gotten deleted. Let me see your roll. What happened there? How did that happen? Am I able to see what you rolled? Oh yeah, I hit it. Well, it clearly must be this one. What was there? Why did that get deleted? Oh, maybe because I moved it.
That you're hiding the just hiding the different things so we don't see them because we don't need to. I'm guessing, yeah.
Yeah. Unless you want to see it.
No, it's because I will never roll on the table. So it's like I was more like, did more shit get deleted? That's why I went to look, and I just noticed things weren't there anymore.
Okay, yeah, I don't remember what was there. I'll try to figure that out later. Why don't you just give me a second, and then I'll let you know when you can roll again. I'll just delete that.
Okay.
Alright, sorry. Roll again. Weird.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
It's fine. Let's see if your check was high enough to get this thing. It is. So I will add that to your sheet.
Nice, nice.
Congrats, yes.
There you go.
Thank you.
Some acid bite for you. Okay. Yeah, you guys scrounge up some food and some herbs, and you're ready to make your daily travel.
Yep.
And I assume there's no wanting an encounter, because in this area you guys are pretty safe, unless you would like to search for creatures to fight.
I don't. Do we have a reason?
I think we're probably good, right?
Yeah, like mechanically, yes, of course. But with the characters, like, do they have a reason to go like, you know what?
Well, it's kind of an out of character question. Basically, I'm saying like, do you want to farm XP? Do you want to just kill stuff? I mean, like
at the current state, no.
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
probably
fun.
not worth your time, is what I'm getting at. It's not worth your time unless you like specifically just want to just like grind out video game style. You want to just start killing random things.
Let's go. We turn up the encounter percentage to 400 and increase game speed by 5.
I mean,
and
when we're planning to going here,
hold
maybe
A.
we might do that. Or if we find out that going south is very dangerous, then we might grind in District 2.
I'll see.
But yeah, another easy night. You guys, of course, can have any in-character conversations you want. If not, we can go to the next day. That, unfortunately, will be a 2-ration day.
Mm-hmm.
I wish though my sister would just still help us get food instead of just stab.
Yeah, if you want me to, I can roll for her.
No.
But I feel like it's a very...
Don't do it.
Yeah. That, unfortunately, you won't find any herbs today in the plains.
None of that good herb.
And yeah, you can plot out your destination.
Yeah, someone else do it. I'm making a smoke so my fingers cannot touch the mouse.
Well,
My hands are busy.
I feel like we're gonna go up this way.
Oh, just because we haven't been that way? Sure.
Yeah, exactly. We just go up this way, and then once we're there, we make our way back to Second Twin City.
Yeah.
Or we
Alrighty.
could, in theory, just go this way and climb the cliff,
True.
which is the way shorter way.
I
Yeah,
don't feel
since-
like my athletic skills are up to climbing a cliff, personally.
We got plenty of rope. But yeah.
All right, another day, another travel. Another calm night, no issues. And yeah, a new
I'm
day.
guessing you're still rolling for the
Do we ever
nights.
feel like somebody's watching us?
No.
Somebody's watching me.
That's pretty good. That'll be enough for everyone to eat today.
Asa.
Huzzah!
And yeah, you got your nothing on the herbs.
None of that good herb.
I'm trying to find you something smokable, but alas.
Alas.
Let's make sure you still have the death herb or whatever is on your sheet, right, Jess? Or is it on yours, Felix? The good one where I asked can I smoke it? Because it's not on mine.
The Arctic poppy?
Yeah. Yeah, you have that. Okay. I just wanted to make sure someone still had it. For some reason, it's I hope you didn't give it to me, because if you did, I don't have it.
Can someone roll me a D100?
Not me, because I'm holding the mouse down.
Hell yeah, I'm doing it. There you go.
I found it interesting also we're rolling at D100. Well, you want a perception check, John?
Sure.
You know, because I'm a nice guy, I will also give you one. There you go.
Well, it's probably you guys are gonna ignore this, but
Alright.
Is there news?
as you guys are walking along the shoreline, Rin, you will see out in the waters. It's probably maybe like 40 feet out. It's some giant tubular creature that has like a mass of thick and brightly colored tendrils. And they're arrayed around an enormous toothless maw.
Is it floating in the air or is it in the water?
It's in the water. Just kind of floating around.
I'll point it out to Leyland. It's like, Leyland, please be honest with me, hun. What the fuck is that?
And I need a knowledge nature
that-
check.
Yeah, I'm just like, well, that's just like a sea creature. Those are very normal. Yeah, they're very normal. They're just big, right? You ever dive down really deep? There's like these things, but smaller, usually, and they like eat things. that fly. They have like
Wonder how
poison
their
sting.
legs taste lightly battered and fried.
Megumi, do you know what this thing is? Because I know Leyland is bullshitting me.
Yes, Megumi, you know this to be I'm having trouble figuring out how to pronounce this word. Maybe you guys know how to pronounce it. I'm a little herb derp. It's that thing.
Giant
Oh,
sea
yeah.
anemone.
Anemone.
So this is basically what I thought.
Anemone. Anemone.
Anyway.
Yeah, so you can identify
Giant
as
sea amiibo.
Oh,
Okay.
it's a giant sea anemone, guys.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, it's exactly what I said.
It's just like a underwater plant that, you know, it's part of the ecosystem.
That's a plant? It has
Yeah.
teeth!
It's not technically a plant.
It specifically has no teeth. It's
I thought you
toothless.
said-
Less.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you said it had teeth. Sorry, my bad.
No, it's he said maw.
And then I
Toothless.
assumed it had teeth. Okay.
Yeah. No, those are, I mean, they're not technically plants. I'm relatively sure that they're classified as some sort of animal.
Vermin. An aquatic vermin. But yeah, you would know general things that you might care about. It has poison if it hits you. It's kind of like a fort save or take some dex damage. And it will try to like eat you. It'll like literally swallow you whole if it can. And that's about it. Otherwise, it's a fairly weak kind of creature.
Do
Yeah,
we know
we
if
just
they can
leave
get
that
on
alone.
land?
Probably not.
No.
I'm just guessing.
No, we don't know, or no, it can't.
No, it can't. Well, I mean, I think it can crawl on the shore, but then it would start to suffocate. I think it needs to breathe with water.
Okay. Well, Leyland, do you also want to hunt this thing for sport?
No, I don't think I'm gonna eat that. It looks disgusting.
Fair enough.
Can we harvest poison from it? I'm asking for a fury.
You could try, but it might be more trouble than it's worth because you're gonna have to try to like. I guess if you have a way to draw it closer to the shore. But Fury probably, I mean, it's hard to roleplay for her, but she probably would be against jumping in the water to try to...
Yeah.
I'd say the
level.
water's probably pretty cold too, huh?
Yeah, I don't have a useful spell to get it to us, so...
Yeah, and I'm not
Okay.
gonna play bait.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys can ignore this thing and continue along the shore.
I'll ask Ren if he wants to, like, you know, throw things at the water to watch the anemone eat it.
I keep
Oh.
walking.
That would be really funny, though.
Yeah, you guys can finish your daily travels. The sun starts to set. You guys set up your camp. And someone else give me or I guess I can pick who's gonna do it. Boo-ba-da-boo-ba-da-boo. This is Rin. I need you to give me a D100. 51.
Why are you laughing, Jen?
Just because it's funny.
It's funny.
Is it a news?
Yeah. During your watch, you don't need a perception check. You can just see, like, out in the shore, something, like, moving quickly in the water. It has, like, it's like a whitish gray amoeboid creature that has, like, a lot of this like foam and stuff around it, and it's like the reason you don't need a perception check is like it's clearly moving against like the current of the water, toward the shore and like toward your camp.
I will quickly wake everybody up. How long will looking at this thing will say before it might get to us?
I'll say it's 3 rounds away when you see it.
Okay, so I can't pack up camp and just leave.
I mean, if that's exactly what you want to do, you could just wake everyone up, tell everyone you're leaving, and you probably because you know, well, you don't know if it could go on land or not, but it's up to you.
I mean, I would say we have them like starting to move Canada, then I get to see like, oh yeah, it's getting on land, and yeah, flushing even more. But yeah, like waking up was like, there's a potential who's coming our way. We should probably make uneven camp and start leaving, especially if we can actually get on land. I don't want to fight a fucking ooze again. I'm tired of them.
Okay, is the plan to run?
What kind of ooze is it?
Yeah, you guys can wake up, and I said it was 3 rounds away, so let's just go in initiative, and then... Well, is the plan to run away, or are you going to identify it first?
I think we're going to identify it first.
Okay. So yeah,
oh
you
my
can
god,
give me...
I can see what it is. I'm just going to not think about that.
Can you really?
Yeah, it says sea scourge.
Where does it say that?
In the initiative order.
But I mean, it's not an ooze I know by just the name, so there you go.
Well, yeah, I guess you know it. Well, yeah, give me a knowledge check if you want to learn about its,
It is Dungeoneering, right?
Yes, Dungeoneering for oozes. Oh, there you go. You know, it's a sea scourge.
Oh my god, it's a sea scourge! Guys, I heard about these things. They're like oozes, they're in the sea, and they
and they're the scourge.
Up. Yeah, they're the scourge of the sea. Don't be on a boat when there's a sea scourge nearby, it's gonna like suck you right off the boat.
Yeah, what would you like to know about these creatures?
It's like, how fast is it on land?
On land, it is 10 feet, 10-foot speed.
Alright, this thing's gonna get kited into oblivion, guys. How, like, how strong are his attacks and defenses? Just...
yeah, if it gets in melee with you, it will slam you twice at plus 12, d6 plus 7 plus d4 acid damage, and a free grapple attempt each hit. It has a ranged ability called an acid jet. Every d4 rounds, it will. It's essentially a breath weapon. It'll shoot a 30-foot line, dealing 2d8 points of acid damage. DC 18 reflex for half. And yeah, it has a special attack. I think like many oozes, it'll try to engulf you.
Cool.
As part of its standard action, the creature has to merely move over you, and you can make an attack of opportunity as it does so, but you're not entitled to a saving throw against its like basically going into your square. If you want, you can forego the attack of opportunity and do a reflex save to avoid being engulfed, which on a success you basically get pushed back a square. If you do get engulfed, you get the pinned condition, which is basically just like a more severe grapple, and you're in danger of suffocating. So you basically just start suffocating eventually, and start taking. You're basically in the ooze and start taking acid damage and stuff.
This thing sounds like a little bit of a nope.avi, so I think we just peace out and let it gain the experience from us running away.
You didn't want to kite of 90 feet away?
I kinda, I can do that, but it seems really cheesy and I don't want to do it, so...
That's the point of being an archer.
True. I'm gonna do it if I have to, but...
yeah, if you guys are gonna pack up camp and not try to engage with it meaningfully, it'll like come on the shore and start like oozing forward a bit, but if you guys are just like keep moving, it'll eventually stop and ooze back into the water.
Yeah, like it's probably up to Leyland, because none of us can fight it other than her, so...
Yeah, fuck that.
Alrighty. You guys can set up camp a little further away from the shore. And I guess I'll just move you. Let's say you guys like get an extra like little mile in or something to get away from this guy. So you guys just move a little further down, and can set up camp again, rest up, and you will not be bothered. And awaken on a new day.
I find nothing.
Yeah, no food today, so you'll have to consume 4 rations, and no herbs as well. And yeah.
It's too bad that we can't just pour salt on those oozes and make them melt.
True.
But yeah, this day you guys can basically in the evening time get to the front of the city.
Cool.
Did you want to go in the evening time or just kind of chill, wait for morning?
I would suggest we wait for morning.
Yeah.
Since we know that there is some undead type presence.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Then I would say we will probably camp like further away from town, not like at the edge of it.
Okay, where did you want to camp?
I'll say like 4 miles away from the town, at least.
Okay. 4 miles away. Oh, lordy. This is again during Rin's watch. I need to give me a perception.
And I will also do this because I will do this during my watches.
Okay. Oops.
Yeah, campfire out. Especially when we're this close to town, I will fucking have it out. I will not have this thing on. Reason also being that we knew last time at least, while we were leaving after we set the campfire, some creature came that seemed to potentially enjoy fire.
Yeah, they just chilling, you know?
Am I still on my private gym roll? Yeah, okay.
I'm guessing I don't see anything.
You do see something. I'm just trying to... Oh, wait, maybe not. Let me see. Oh, yeah. You definitely see something. In the night sky.
Oh.
Flying towards your camp is something that, again, you have not seen for quite some time. Yeah. Just trying to get a good description of this thing. Yeah, why would... It's not there. Cool. Cool.
I don't think it would be a dragon. Sometimes we know of are like down here and down here.
That doesn't mean there's no
We don't know
there.
about Trogdor though.
That is true. Why is this one not coming up? What the heck is going on here?
It's an illusion, it's not there actually.
Let's go, it doesn't want to fight us.
Oh, is it like a sub type? No, that's not even there. What the heck? Well, whatever. You see this massive creature It is silver and white, has scales. They're like tinged with this like red hue. It looks almost like a cloud of sorts, but it's like clearly an image of it's like dragon-esque, but it's not quite
when
like a dragon.
The rope boy, our dear friend, told us about the dragon that lived over here, would that description fit it?
No, this is not describing any dragon that other guy told you about.
Does it seem like it's also spotted me?
It doesn't seem like it spotted you, but it's like headed toward your camp for sure.
Okay. I will try and sneak over and wake up. How far away does it seem like it is?
Yeah, let me just get it. I'm just gonna pull the token out so we can kind of establish.
You know what? We should make like a corner over here that's called like World Map Battle Arena.
True. So yeah, let's just get into initiative.
Alright!
Yeah, sorry, I just had everyone selected for that.
Y'all think this combat's gonna take the entire session?
I hope not. All right. Everyone's sleeping. Rin is on watch, and let's establish how far this creature is away from you. It is 180 feet away. So I'm gonna mark that. It's about 180 feet away. So Leyland's sleeping. Rin, your turn.
I will try and sneak over to camp and wake the others up.
Sure, if you're gonna move, I'm gonna need a stealth check, because I assumed you were like finding a nice little hiding spot. And now you're gonna actively like stealth through your camp. Ooh, nice. Okay, yeah, you can stealthily move through the camp, get to the tent.
So wait, no, it's just like there's some kind of flying lizard silvery thing out.
What the fuck?
The night sky. I mean, yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, I'll just say the whole party can be woken up from that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it will close some distance. I don't know if anyone's actively looking yet, but I'll update that when you guys are looking for it. Megumi, but I'll just say you can be roused. You're prone and also staggered as the first round of combat.
Right. I think I would use my turn to stand up.
All right. You are standing up. Leyland.
Alright. I get up and throw down. I mean, I wanna get a look at this thing, right? Sounds cool.
Yeah, you can pull open the flap of the tent, look outside, and give me a knowledge arcana.
Hell yeah.
How much closer is it now, son?
Oh yeah, as Leyland looks outside, it's 120 feet away. Ooh, that is enough to identify it as a storm drake. So I'll just...
I read about these things. They're so cool.
I will just reveal it on the map, and you can see its name. And what do you want to know? You have... 30? Yeah, you pretty much can... wait, I actually have to do math, because it is a rare creature.
And CR, I'm guessing, also has an influence on it, right?
Of course. You get one question.
Oh!
Nice.
But your general track lets you ask generalities, but in terms of mechanics, you can ask one question.
In general, like, are they typically good or evil or...
General, yeah, you definitely can know that. In general, they are evil creatures.
Chaotic evil?
I'm not going to give you a specific unless you want to waste your question.
It's because of my AC.
Oh, I'll figure that out when
your
AC then. But yeah, you have one mechanical question you can ask about it.
Well, the mechanical question is how fucked are we, right?
Not fucked.
But how to best formulate that? I think.
Well,
I
hold
think
on. Just to remind you guys how the identification works. If it's a very rare creature, it's CR plus 15, actually. So dragons in this time period in my world are very rare. So take that with what you will. But it is, in terms of threat assessment, it's a tough fight. If you had your full party here, you probably could take it down. But being 3 people, it might be a little dicey. Yeah, so what kind of... Do you want to know, like, its attack bonuses? Yeah. Or what do you want to know? What would help you identify its threat?
The thing that helps me the most is special attacks.
Special attacks. Yeah. It has the ability to do flyby attack. So essentially it's like your fly kick thing. It can move a certain distance, attack, and then move more. So it could basically flyby attack. It flies in, attacks, and it could fly away if it wanted to. But that would, I think that still provokes, but anyway, we can figure that out if we need to. It has a lightning breath weapon.
Of course it does.
Which is... It breathes a ball of electricity that explodes upon contact with a solid surface or target. The attack has a range of 100 feet. It deals 76 points of electricity damage, DC 18 reflex for half, to all creatures within a 20-foot radius spread. And its cooldown is 1d6 rounds. It has the ability to basically almost vital strike with its bite, but that would make it have to... oh no, it just always does that normally. And so I don't know if you guys ever said how you train your dragon, but it's essentially toothless. 3 times per day. As a swift action, it can increase its speed like lightning. That's, I guess, a special attack kind of. It just basically just gives it an extra move action. And it can see through fog, clouds, and similar experiencing effects because it's a storm drake thing. And that's all its special abilities.
Cool. So, I do posit that we might be somewhat fucked.
What if we, like, ran into the town and into a building to where that it can't get to us easily?
Yeah, we're a little bit away from town here, boys.
Yeah, you specifically said you did not want to camp at the edge of town. Yep. You moved 4 or so miles away or something, you said?
Yep.
I'm just saying if we flat out run towards the town.
Yeah, you could flat out run, but you'd have to run 4 miles, so it would be...
Yeah.
If it's keen on attacking you, it will get pot shots on you. It could be flying above you and just shoot its breath weapon. And
yeah, exactly. Like,
but maybe if you start running, it'll not pursue you. You don't know.
Maybe. Yeah. I would like to fucking fuck my life. Yeah. No, I think... Well, that's it at least for my turn. I posit the theory into the room that we are fucked. And I tell people that we should try and spread out because its breath weapon explodes.
Excellent, Rin.
I'm gonna get outside and get basically out of the area, away from the others.
Sure. So yeah, just move where you want to be. We can treat the miles like feet on this map. Oh, you want to stay stealthy? Okay. Sounds good.
And well, I'll like place myself like still like kind of in the front while I'm stealthing in the dark and stuff. And then let's come down to you, John. Well, it's still far away from me. It could potentially speed up just at that. If it gets put like on top of me before my next turn, if you will allow it, my action would be to jump and land on the dragon.
Unless you can jump, like, it's still up in the air. Like it's
yeah, like it. But like if it comes like down towards, like it's like going down as we're trying to shoot towards them.
Sure, it is doing that, but it's 60 feet away from your camp at the end of its turn.
Okay, so
and that's 60 feet horizontally, so height-wise, it's like 90, 100 feet in the air still. But anyway, Megumi, your turn. You can just see it flying closer and closer.
So I am going to ask Leyland, so we're fighting this thing?
I'm not sure we can run away. It's like 20 times faster than us.
Alright. So in that case, I'm going to cast Abundant Ammunition on Leyland's quiver.
Very nice.
And then I am going to move... Oop. Away as much as I can.
Fair enough. Leyland.
Well...
FY Felix, there's something called cold shots, and if you shoot its arm, aka its wing, it will have issue flying.
Yeah. I feel like I have an issue hitting this thing.
Potentially.
I will... Full round action from inside the tent here. I will spell combat. And I am going to Cat's Grace on myself. And then I'm going to just shoot this thing from inside the tent where I'm at, hoping to at least have some cover, or maybe not. Right?
Yeah.
You're gonna swift action your bow?
Nah, fuck that. Oh, you mean swift action buff the bow? Yeah, I do want to do that. Yes, I will do that. There you go. There you go. Ooh, 31.
Yeah,
but a 16 probably don't hit.
Yeah, the 16 will not confirm, but that will definitely hit. Is your... Okay, yeah, the enhancement bonus is
It is
there.
plus 2 magic.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, the arrow will strike it and just kind of be sticking out of it. It kind of roars in anger.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I know who's the target currently.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Well, I don't think I can do much more.
Don't you have another? Oh no, you don't.
No, I do have another shot, but I didn't. I specifically didn't use it that time.
Yeah.
Did you have any movement?
Don't think I do.
No,
it's like a full round action, right? So I can take a 5-foot step, but that's it.
True. Yeah, but if you don't want to do it, it is Rin's.
I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You do you.
Can I just still get an item out of the bag of holding or not?
What is that?
A staff.
Sure. Yeah, you can stick your hand in and summon the staff.
Yep. I take in the hand, pull out the staff of earth and stone, and stick it in the ground next to me, and just like, all right, let's hope it protects me against lightning. Fuck that shit.
Rin.
It was 20 feet radius?
Yeah.
Will you count from center mass or?
Yeah, it'll be like a center attack. So if you're assuming it's gonna hit Leyland, I can just draw something out.
Yeah, it
like
just means
that,
like if I'm,
it would explode like that around Leyland.
Yeah, that's if it's centered on me, right?
Yeah.
It could be centered away from me, then.
True.
Suddenly the 20 feet becomes 40.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna reread its ability to make sure. It can breathe the ball explosive on contact with a solid surface or target. Yeah, so it could hit the ground somewhere if it sees multiple people and it's trying to be efficient, etc., etc.
I'll get here, and again, still my action is just if it like gets low enough, I'm gonna fucking jump on this thing. Try and ride it.
Okay.
Also, though, I need to do this to see if I'm still even fucking hitting. Yeah, that's my turn.
Yeah, if you're standing still, I'll just go with your last check until you move.
Yeah.
So if you're just staying hidden, it's fine. You can use your other check. So just don't get confused. I'm just going to get rid of that. And it will indeed fly over you, Rin, but it's staying at its current height, which is like about
90 feet.
Yeah, 90, 95 feet or so. And it's getting... it's going to go right above the tent. Oh wait, there's a nice tasty catfolk out there. But it got shot
But
from
I've
something...
not attacked anything!
Yeah, that's fair. It's got shot by something in the tent, so it's going to launch a ball of lightning into the tent over yonder.
Staff of Earth and Stone, protect me, please.
Does it actually do anything? What does it do?
No, fuck no. But I mean, it's a magical item that is attuned to the ground, right? I stuck it in the ground. I don't know. Maybe it helps.
Lightning rod.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, give me a reflex save as it launches its ball of lightning.
Well, there goes the tent.
Oof.
7.
One off.
Not that good.
Not that good, yeah. There's no bonuses on that?
Not that I know of.
All creatures within a 20-foot radius. Oh, I think you get a... Let me just reread the cover rules. I think it gives you a bonus to your save as well.
Oh yeah, it does.
That is good.
I just forgot what it is. I'm probably going to give you slight cover.
I mean, it's gonna be enough because I think it's more than one.
Yeah, I just want to double check to refresh myself with the rules with cover.
It's not often actually the cover rule against AoE damage comes into effect.
Yeah. Cover. Cover grants you a +2 bonus on reflex saves against attacks that originate or burst out from a point on the other side of the cover from you. Note that the effects can extend around corners, thus negate the cover's bonus. You can use cover to make a stealth kit. Soft cover. Against range attack, giving you +4 bonus to AC. Soft cover provides no bonus to reflex saves, nor does soft cover allow you to make a stealth check. The soft cover is from when creatures give you cover, but you're more in a partial cover. So it gives you a +1 bonus to reflex saving throws. So that's exactly what you needed. So you'll take half of 19 electric damage. So you'll take half of that. So 9 damage.
I go like, oof!
Well,
and I
that
whisper
goes
to the
tent.
road, you're useless, fuck you!
And yeah, that will be its turn as it hovers in the air after shooting the ball of lightning. Megumi, you see this blast of light come from the tent. The tent kind of like flaps flutter and get torn a bit in some places.
So I'll take 5 and Leyland heal 5.
Correct.
Oh.
The lifelink.
Nice.
Alright, and then I'm going to... say a blessing for my friends and allies.
I love it.
So again, I think this bursts from the cleric or oracle. So just so you remember that.
I'm not in the target.
But you can move before you do it if you want.
Can you move the circle? Well,
yes.
I was going to say.
So that's where yeah, I can make it just move where you are if you want to. You'll have to move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have probably cast first and then moved, so sorry, Ren. I guess
Yeah, you
you're
can reorder it if you want. It's not a big deal. You can move and then cast. You can move like there if you want.
And the dragon's up in the air right now?
Yeah, it's like 95 feet in the air, so it's not... you wouldn't bless it anyway, but it's out of the range of it anyway as well. Because it just blesses your allies, unless you consider it your ally for some reason.
Dragon friend.
Okay, you want to move down there?
No.
That is risky.
Yeah, that's really sorry. I was trying to figure out where I can move because I'm trying not to be too close to people.
Yeah, for sure.
Basically, like, if you go more north, you're fine.
Okay, that's what I'll do then.
Alright, yeah, you can do it there, throw up in there, and everyone in that AoE can be blessed. Very nice. Leyland.
Shoot, it's wing! Wing! Get it down to me!
Yep. Well, I'm gonna try my best. I will.
FY call shots are -2 and you only get 1. That's the sad, annoying thing about it.
Okay, so you mean I can't replace normal attacks with them?
No, I think that takes a fee. Yeah. You will need improved call shot to basically replace a single attack. Currently, you will need to basically do a full round action of doing this one attack. So, I guess like if it comes down, it's fine, right? But if it isn't, then it's like,
Nah, fuck it. I'm doing something else.
yeah.
I'm deleting this thing from the game.
Oh shit.
In comes the snowball.
Nope, too far away for Snowball. But I got another spell. It's a new spell. It's a cool spell. I would like to unleash 3 shots into this thing, and just for dramatic effect, I'm gonna make the last shot the spell shot. So there's 2 normal shots. 23.
Remember, you could just click the thing, Felix.
I can, but I don't want to. 27.
Oh yeah, those are hits. Ooh.
And now the last one, the important one.
Oh!
It doesn't confirm, but it's still beautiful.
Yeah, you're rolling like a god today. So what spell is discharged with this
I will
last
unleash
shot?
Acid Arrow, this time not trademarked by the wizard Melf. And it deals 2d4 points of acid damage with no splash damage, and for every 3 caster levels I possess, the acid lasts for another round, dealing 2d4 each round. And since I'm caster level 5, it will last for 1 extra round. So it does 2d4 extra now.
Spell resistance?
It does not have any.
Oh, okay.
It will take 8 acid damage now and 2d4 more next round.
Let's see if it has any resistances. Okay. 8. Wow, max acid damage. Ooh, this thing is getting peppered with arrows. Some acid boils over it. It's looking a little rough and angry at whatever's in this tent that's opening the flap and shooting shit out of them.
Well, the tent should get a saving throw, right? Let's see if it's destroyed from the lightning damage.
The tent, alright, the tent is leather, it's a well insulated.
It's fine!
It protects me against the lightning.
Alright, Rin, what are you doing?
If I look at this thing, is it like staring like death eyes towards this tent?
Yes.
I want to move myself in position to where if it swoops down towards this tent, I will get my fucking opportunity to jump and potentially land on this fucker.
Sure. Give me a stealth check for your movement.
Yep. And you can place me where that position would be, John.
Yeah,
It's probably a nice tree that can overlook the tent, and it's just like...
Sure, yeah, you can climb up the tree. Let's see if it notices you before it begins its dive bomb at this tent. Excellent. It seems either it's ignoring you or didn't see you, but it's making a dive bomb maneuver at this tent.
Hell yeah.
I wanna jump on this thing.
Sure.
I should probably be fine. And then let's see if I can ride it.
Well, hold on. Let's see if it...
Hold on.
Yeah, you gotta beat CMD, which you barely did. And ride check. Sure, you jump up and you are landing on the back of this thing.
Yeah!
And this thing is going to swipe down and charge the tent and charge you, Leyland. You'll have a bonus to your AC, but it's going to get one swipe of its claw into this tent and swipe at you.
Yep, please don't kill me.
Well, it's the bite that's scary, not the claw.
So
No,
you're
that,
gonna
that
take
hits.
10
good.
damage.
Let me just click the button to apply. There you go.
And yeah, and it's just standing outside of the tent, swiping in. Megumi, you're gonna do your lifelink.
Yeah, so Leyland heal 5, I'll take
Thank
5.
you. Appreciate the healing.
And then I'm going to do a channel energy.
Go for it. Alright, everyone.
Yeah.
That should be programmed correctly. Your blessed touch is in there. So everyone heal 13. Megumi, you'll heal yourself for your additional from Fey Foundling, which is additional 6, I believe. So you'll heal 19. Very nice. Leyland.
She's got that big healing.
Yeah. That's the annoying thing about healer. Everyone's back to full now. And the dragon has to decide what to do about that. But Leyland, yours.
I mean, he's got someone on his back.
True. This is very interesting. Leyland,
Well,
what would you like to
I
do?
would like to take a small step. Okay, how? Judging this thing, how much reach do I think it has?
So this is what the option I'll give you. You can either
Yeah.
sacrifice the tent here from the AO. So if you want to use the tent as an obstacle, and it will swipe at the tent and essentially destroy the tent, unless it rolls like a natural one or something. Or you can take the AO and the tent will survive as it tries to hit you specifically. But if you use the tent to obscure yourself,
All right.
yeah.
Ja, och så nästan get tent.
But in terms of assessing its reach, let me see if I can easily identify that for
No,
you.
it's just essentially just being like, if I take a 5-foot step, can I just shoot at it and cast? No problem. That's the main question.
No. This creature is a large-sized creature. You're confident that it has like a 10
that's what I expected.
Yeah.
So you know what? If I just cast spell and or attack in melee, what's the issue here? It's the issue of
Provoking AOs.
It gets to
2 AO. If it has combat reflexes, you would provoke multiple AOs. 1 for shooting your bow and 1 for casting a spell.
all right.
They usually don't have that though, most creatures at least.
Yeah. I would like to deal acid damage first. There you go.
Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah. And I will cast. I will do cast a spell and attack thingy. But
Yeah,
I will
you can
cast
also
my spell
cast
first.
defensively if you want as well. But you'd have to pass.
What is the advantage of casting defensively?
No AO, but if you fail, the spell will fizzle. But you won't get an attack of opportunity no matter what.
Okay, and
the
it's a
check
caster
is
level check, right?
I think is it concentrate? Yeah, no, not caster level. I think it's concentration.
Yeah, it's concentrate because it has the defensive casting feat, which gives you plus
Yeah,
4
which is
to...
essentially the same as a. Okay.
And
no,
the
it's way
DC
better.
is 15 plus double spell level that you have to hit to do it successfully.
Okay, it's kind of bad. And the thing is, normally, Magus has a cool ability where they can cast defensively and take penalties to attacks. And
But
do
that's
that
the
better.
melee one.
But yeah, the ranged one doesn't get that.
Just sack the tent, Felix.
Just think of how expensive all these dragon parts will be if we get this thing down.
Yup. Well, either way, it is a problem. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try to cast defensively.
Okay.
It is a level 1 spell, so...
Oh, okay. So 17 is the number you need to hit.
But unfortunately, my roll isn't that good.
Oh, well,
But
that's
I
good
get it.
enough. Yeah.
Well,
What are
the
you
spell
casting?
manifests and a magical shield appears in front of me
Nice.
as I cast shield.
Right, and you're shooting with your bow?
Yep, I'm shooting with my bow, and you know what? I'm doing it twice.
Did you want to use the tent as a obscure for the attack of opportunity?
Nah, fuck that.
Alright. Oh,
Ooh.
that will miss, but it will bite at you as you try to shoot a bow in melee.
I should have 22 AC right now, but that does hit me. 14
damage. And I think, does it get a grapple attempt with that? Let me double check. Bite. Details. They missed the text. It says plus. Whatever, it's not going to choose to grapple you. It's fine.
Night. Well, it gets shot again.
Alright, anything else? Oh, you get another attack?
Yep.
Alright, spell. But 20 is a hit. Rin.
Save me.
Gonna start raging.
Okay.
Gonna use a key pull.
Okay.
Gonna try a stunning fist to say it.
Okay.
And currently I'm not gonna try and cold start it. We're just gonna go for maximum 4 attacks. The first one will be the stunning fist.
The first one is indeed a hit and needs to do a fort save.
Yeah, DC 15.
Easy pass, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
The other two will miss, unfortunately.
Considering I'm running, you usually tend to hold like touched AC. A Vestal misses.
Not touch, denied its dex.
Yeah. Oh, denied dex. Okay.
Yeah.
Quite
still has its natural armor, scales defending it. So you don't actually miss. Your fist just like slides off its scales or something. Gotcha. But yeah, no damage on those other two.
Yeah. That is. Yeah, that's all. But I'm annoying it. I'm punching it in the head.
Yeah, it will move action, try to shake you off. So give me a reflex save.
Oh, reflex! I thought you want the right check for that. Okay. Yeah, we can just do. Do you just want to keep that roll and just change
what's your bonus for reflex?
Plus 12, so 22.
22 is enough to hang on. Yeah, it's annoying because it doesn't have any normal dragon full attacks, so it doesn't have like a tail or a tail attack or wing attack. So it's just gonna have to ignore you and bite again at this guy in the tent.
Please don't.
Well, there's no one else that can easily reach.
Yeah, that does it.
16. Is Leyland still standing?
Oof.
Oh! Megumi.
Okay, so how exactly did the lifelink work?
Same way. 5 HP will transfer.
Okay, so okay.
I don't know if that brings Leyland back up, but
it does.
Ooh.
Okay, good.
You still are prone.
Ugh. All right, I am going to get off another channel energy.
Very nice.
Let's go.
One can heal 10. And Megumi will heal her 16. Anything else from Megumi?
I am going to move to there.
Alright, Leyland, you're prone, but healed and awake.
I think I'm gonna get up and cast one spell defensively.
Remember, getting up is provoke AO.
Oh, it does provoke AOs? Okay.
Yeah. You could delay, maybe think you're done and won't bite at you again, who knows?
I'm thinking about it. How alive do I do I feel it thinks I have? Probably very.
Yeah, like the magic healing went off again.
Yeah.
It's probably they're pretty intelligent creatures, relatively.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna. I'm gonna be on the floor. I'm gonna 5-foot crawl away.
Okay.
And I'm gonna defensively cast a snowball at it.
Alright.
Just like that. There you go. So... you know what? Let's see if I can hit a 17 again, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, I can.
Holy cow.
Yeah, let's just cast a snowball, guys. Ooh.
And that's against its touch AC, right?
That is against its touch AC.
Oof. Yeah, that is a hit. Wow, that is good damage. Holy cow. You crawl away.
Power of cold compels you.
And you shoot this snowball that causes this creature to collapse.
One
slides.
question here. Why is my attack bonus so high? Do ranged spell attacks go off with dexterity?
Yes, they do. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
never mind.
why
That's crazy.
ranged casters actually want dex.
Okay. I thought it would go off
Well
my bad.
done. Let me just add Fury in this combat because she earns experience as well.
She also has a job to do. She needs to skin this thing, hopefully doing it really well.
We need to harvest as much as we can from the dragon, including its loot gland.
Yeah, true.
Well, I don't think we are near its lair.
Well, luckily the loot gland is part of the dragon's body.
Yeah, you guys can see what kind of loot it had on it. If anything, let's see what it had.
Leyland. I guess actually with lifelink we can just do like how many 5s until you're
Before that healing or after that healing?
I mean after the healing I would have still come
After the healing I'm still down 9.
Okay, so then you take 5, you heal 5,
Yeah.
I'll take 5, and then I'll do a channel.
Yep.
Do you want to make a survival check from Fury's character, and I will do a survival to assist.
I'm
What are you trying
excluding
to
the
do?
dragon from this channel.
Why?
We are hitting the Drake.
You're trying to make like rations out of the Drake? Or what are you
No,
trying
we
to-
want its skin, like the hide on it, the
Oh,
scales.
the hide. Okay, yeah, sure.
But we also could harvest the meat. I mean, what's a little addiction between friends?
True.
So that is to assist.
Yeah, I don't think those are good enough to salvage the skin that would be usable for hide armor. Unfortunately.
Can we get like a large enough piece that's like can still just present it like it can maybe be made into a rug?
A rug, yeah, but for armor purposes, no.
It's still like we can still sell this back to the kingdom. You know, hey, here, Moth Dragon had to make a rug.
Sure, add 100, or I don't know what kind of weight to give this thing. I don't have a good sense of how much skin should weigh. Just put 50 pounds of dragon scale hide or something, and just like in the description, make it like unusable for armor.
Storm, Drake, Hide, in brackets, bad AF.
And yeah, I posted the loot. If you guys saw it.
Can we get any teeth with that roll, John?
Yeah, you can pull teeth out if you want.
Do we want to have dragon meat?
And yeah, you can
harvest. What is dragon meat?
I'm not against eating
safe.
So Megumi will let you know that in most of the kingdom, not Geffen, where she's from, but in most of the kingdom, dragon meat is illegal because it's highly addictive. So we could eat it and it would be okay, but we would potentially become addicted to it.
That sounds like a bad thing
believe
to
in
do if you
addiction.
can't really get much of it, so I'll refrain. I have one addiction already that I'm struggling with. Which reminds me. Leyland Shooter, if you would.
Nice.
Well,
Smoking the pipe weed.
Yeah. We also get some teeth, Felix, you can add to the
cool.
Yeah, you can add as many as you'd like, if you want.
Yeah.
69.
Well, it doesn't have that, you know what I mean. Within reason.
420?
It doesn't have 69, but it does have 420.
But yeah, you guys can resume your rest if you'd like, or you can chat about what just happened or talk about it in the morning, but you probably want to sleep in a little more to get a full rest, as this interrupts your rest.
Yeah, so I talk about my near-death experience. I'm like, so it bit me, and then just like, I think there must have been some leftover lightning charged in its bite or something, because it bit me. I felt the holy healing come, and just this lightning shock just make my heart beat again, you know? I mean, I wasn't literally dead, so I don't think that works, but I just... There had to be something there. I'm not...
Was Leyland actually almost dead, or...
No, not even close.
Oh, okay.
I was just at -2.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Sure, Leyland, sure. So, are you sure you want to eat the dragon meat?
As I said, I don't really believe in addiction. I don't think it's real.
Sure, I'll cook it up for you in the morning then. Unless, do you want to cook it yourself?
No, I'm good. You can do it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll wake up. John, what roll do you want me to make for trying to cook a dragon steak?
Just give me a profession roll, and we'll see how well you cook some dragon steak.
I'll also mention that to the right buyer, this meat is usually very expensive in Maldonia.
Yeah, but getting it there is the issue.
Yeah, this is a rare meat. You're not used to cooking it, so it'll come out like a little bit tough, but edible.
There you go, Leyland. Enjoy.
Yeah, whoever's eating it can give me a fort save.
There you go. The addiction's not real.
True. Yeah, you have a bite of it. It tastes pretty good, although the cooking isn't as good as it should be, or could be. But yeah, tastes good. You kind of want to go for another slice of another steak slice, but you don't feel compelled to. You just feel like it's good. It's really good.
It is good, but I already had one, and I usually don't eat that much.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I'm gonna get fat if I eat another right now. So
oh, sweetie, you can never get fat, trust me. Do you want more?
No.
It won't last long.
It's protein. It'll be easily digested and out of your system.
I can also beat it up a bit more this time, so like try and
right. You are right.
So John, I'm gonna slice up for meat, and then I'm gonna punch it, try and tenderize it. So this is me beating up on the meat to try and tenderize it. And,
I've heard people use
I'm much better cook.
I see. I've heard of people using sides of beef as punching bags and so forth.
Also, actually, before I start cooking it, Megumi, dear, could you find us maybe some edible herbs around here that I could use for spice for this?
Sure.
Ooh, wait. I have something you can use as a base for a sauce.
Perfect.
There you go.
Oh.
I'm sorry, there's just no edible herbs around here.
Potion stabilize. Nice.
I'll use that together with some of the dragon's fat to
perfectly
make a
stabilizes the flavor.
But you know what we could do is boil some of the seawater and get the salt from it, and you know.
We're miles away from the sea.
I'm just saying.
What I could do is some wine.
Sure.
Tears to wine.
Here's.
Okay,
so it is a 20. A 24 on my. Yeah, but if we calculate this with it, it's a 24 if nothing. Yeah.
All right, give me another fort save with this magically infused dragon meat.
Good as steak.
Wait, are you also eating it?
I wanted to try it. The first one didn't look like it came out so good, but this one, you know.
Yeah, it's delicious.
I would slice it in half for each, give them a piece.
Yeah, tastes delicious. Yeah, you could go for another one, but you both don't feel compelled to eat more.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like at this point I'm probably full, so...
Alright, are you guys taking any extra meat to probably stay for a day or two, or are you guys just...
Yeah, you know, if it keeps for a little bit, right? Might as well take some with
Have
us.
some of that dragon bacon.
True.
And then for, I guess, me and Fury, we will be eating rations.
Mm-hmm. Alright, what is the game plan for today? Back to the city to look at that tower?
Yeah.
Yep.
That tower and other buildings.
Alright, yeah, you guys can walk into the city. I guess I'll move you back to this beginning. It seems the way you left it, at least you don't notice any changes.
Well, except for the burnt down house, but you know.
Yeah, that is actually changed, but I'm not going to update the art for it. But yeah, so you do see it's a rubble. Like the roof is gone, but the stone structure stays pretty well. Yeah. It might be singed and blackened in certain areas, but the wooden parts of it have all crumbled. The roof's collapsed in, and it's still like smoking like gently, but not like enough to make a visible like plume in the sky or anything.
Well, okay, I would recommend, or rather, I would like to systematically check out all the houses. See if there's anything interesting in them, and then end with like the windmill, this other tower, and the first and very last to the first tower where we know there's
something on the last floor.
Yeah.
All right, you guys want to systematically just check every house in the town?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so.
And we will take our time.
Seem that big, unless the map's lying. But
no, the map is as accurate as I could get it.
And with Warren buff, you will let us know, John, how long this buff will stay here while we're here. It's 10 minutes per caster level.
What buff?
50
sorry?
minutes. The TS to wine buff.
Oh,
I mean,
sure.
That's gone, right? That was breakfast.
It will last for 50 minutes. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll say there's probably like half an hour left of it or something. So by the time you're done searching all the houses, it will be gone.
My D20, my percentage roll would be 36, because we will be taking our time in each room.
Yeah, Fury had previously gone through and found some books that she's collected, but you guys can take your time and salvage through. You can tell that there is clearly at some point someone had picked over this village. You can see like a lot of houses are in disarray, things are thrown about. It doesn't look like this was recent. You see dust and stuff, but you
Potentially
don't
little
come
party.
across anything of value really in any of these houses. But after the
nothing they missed?
houses, sorry.
Nope, nothing.
After these houses, you wanted to go to the windmill and then this like watchtower first.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, this windmill. As you guys get close to it, I'm just gonna move you guys there. Guys, get to the windmill, and as the image describes, you guys can kind of see into the second and third floors. There's like big gapes and holes in it, but the bottom floor is intact, and there is no door. It's just an open archway. But being cautious, I'll just give you the detect magic. And you do see that there is indeed. You can even see some visible magical runes etched in the archway.
How do they compare to the runes that I've noted down before? I have some.
Yes,
I have two rune etchings. One of them for the explodey ones, and one of them for the magic locked door.
Yes, you can see that the runes are very close to the explodey kind. This looks to be some sort of magical trap on this doorway.
Careful, exploding doorway.
If you could disarm traps, I guess you could do magical traps.
Yeah, she can do magical traps as well, but that doesn't sound like the thing she should do while she's not here.
I don't think she can disable magical traps. She doesn't have the trap feature, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
She can do mundane traps only, I believe. You need the feature to do magical.
I thought I could do it with Gerald, but...
I think
Because
you took a
you,
specific thing for that. Or no, rogues get it innately. She's a ninja, which doesn't have it.
Okay. That makes sense.
Is there any other kind of magic, Leyland? Other than the archway?
No.
Well, right now I'm very focused on the archway, so that's what I'm noticing, but I'll tell you if I notice anything else.
Well, just made it easy. John, how high is it to the second floor, or first floor, whatever you would
Each
call it?
floor is about like 12, 13 feet. So we'll just round up. 15 feet is the base of the second floor.
Okay,
so
so this would be second floor. Okay.
Yeah. This area is the
I will
second floor, this area is the
go over
third
there and
floor.
just whoop! Mario jump in on the second floor.
Is your base acrobatics just unable to do that?
I roll with plus 18.
Yeah, I just don't know the math. I forgot the DC. So, jump.
Yeah, let me just...
If you just click your acrobatics, I think it tells me in the notes to it.
High jump, so I can definitely get like 4 feet in high jump.
Okay, but you
I mean, like with dragging myself. Wow, okay, you said it was 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I would need a bit more. Yeah, okay. Just because I want to make sure there's fair now.
Before you do that, I'm just gonna play with these magic runes a little bit.
Well, as you said before I do, I just start running and jump up there.
Okay, after you do that, I'm gonna play with these magical runes a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop the high jump.
Plus 20. Jesus. Oh wow, that's telling me you only got a height of 14 feet with that. They have some complicated formula here, but yeah.
51 plus floor divided by 10 speed modifier.
Jesus.
For a check just divided by 4. Get fucked, I guess. I mean, 14 feet high is a crazy high jump. Like, that's from...
Yeah,
that is insane.
Yeah, you just, like, clear in the whole floor, and you just, like, land in the second floor. Boop.
Yep.
Olympic world record high jump.
He's just, like, setting world records over here. His long jump was 55 feet.
Yeah. The world record high jump is below 7 feet.
Because I'm doing this without a stick too.
Yeah, no, that is without a stick.
Yeah.
Alright, Rin, you're on the second floor, and while
does anything happen when I land?
Nope. They're just in the room.
Yeah, I will just take my time.
Yeah,
So
what
I-
is
All it takes is
Leyland
time I
doing?
fuck with the magic runes.
Yeah, what are you doing with the magic runes?
Step 1, I make a paper airplane from
Okay.
page out of a book I have. I take a page out, I make a paper airplane. I fly it into the doorway. And just as it hits like the center of the doorway where I would expect the spell to activate, I ignite the paper airplane. See if the magical resonance of something lighting on fire triggers the trap.
Hmm.
Specifically, yeah, magical effects applying there as well. Who knows? That's why I love playing with you, Felix. You're so like out of the box. It's so interesting and cool.
What can I say? I like making shit up.
Yeah, and it's funny.
Yeah, give me a
And like,
caster
what?
level check.
Sure.
70% of the time, it actually fucking works too.
Ah, unlucky. I don't think that's very good.
Yeah.
60% of the time it works 100% of the time.
True.
You see the plane, your timing was just a little bit off. It like explodes in fire just before it gets in the archway and then just kind of just like slumps down the floor.
I scratch my chin. It's like, okay, I kind of want to try something else. Megumi, hold my stuff, please.
Okay.
I give you my stuff so that it doesn't burn. And then I cast a spell. I will cast Wave Shield on myself.
Okay. Torrent of water. The water protects you from one physical or fire attack. That's actually very relevant.
And I think I'm just gonna trigger the trap and see how fucked up I get.
Sure. So yeah, if you want to walk through the archway with this on.
Yeah. I don't think it does that much, right? Because it's fire resistance equal to half my caster level.
Yeah.
Fire resistance equals half your level.
Yeah, so it's like 2.
Yeah, so you'll walk through. The runes will kind of... anyone watching on the outside, which I guess is Megumi and Fury, maybe. The runes kind of, like, flicker this, like, red glow around the aura and just unleash, like, this flame of fire onto Leyland.
Yeah,
But the torrent of water
I would
kind of
like to
absorbs
focus
some.
most of the water around my face because I'm trying to observe this explosion as good as I can for science.
Yeah, you can observe the science in your face, and you will take 15 points of fire damage as the
No
flames...
reflex save?
Is there a save?
I'm pretty sure I was actively trying not to dodge here.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, there's a reflex for half. You can, like, cartwheel under the flame if you have a good enough reflex.
No, but I really wanted to see the explosion, right? Because if... I need to see the explosion at this point, because this is... I want this spell now, right? And I gotta conduct some science to be able to reverse engineer it.
Sure.
I'm sitting up here, like, going through things and just hear
Yeah, as you're going through...
everybody okay down there?
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can tell that you can detect magic and the runes seem to be non-magical anymore, so everyone's safe to come inside if they want. But yeah, you can see on this... What's up?
In 18 seconds, he will be, or she will be healed completely.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Well, no, because
I'm
it was
sorry.
15 minus 2, right?
No. I gave you
No.
with your minus already.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. So yeah, after that time of the life force is healing up Leyland, you're looking around this bottom floor. You can tell it's quite empty, only stairs leading up, and then Rin on the second floor. You can see, looking up, the third floor that's above you is very dilapidated and in poor condition. You feel like if you walked up there, it would probably collapse and crumble, whatever is still up there.
Gotcha.
Or whatever footing. But there, you do see like some stone steps walking up to that floor. But the flooring, you can just like there's like as you're walking around, like a stone will almost hit you in the head, and you're like, oh, what the hell? And you're like looking up, and like the floor is very like crumbling and not sound.
Yeah, so we like definitely something to be very careful with walking on.
Yeah, if you wanted to go up there at all. But on this floor is quite empty except for a very strange sight. Okay. You see this. You're walking around. And at the corner of your eye, as you're like walking around, you see like there's like this little box that's like with these iron bars around it, almost like a little cage. And inside, you see like a little doll or something. You're just catching this out of the corner of your eye, and you could swear that the doll like grins at you or something. But then you like
avoid looking at the doll. I just nope.
Okay. So you catch it out of the corner of your eye, and you think you see it's grinning, and then you just like look away from it.
Yeah, it's like nope.
Sure, but also with your perception / taking 20 up here, you'll notice that there were a pair of boots that were just like on top of this box with these iron things around this little doll or something. But anyway, you look away. And that's all that seems to be interesting up here. It's like almost in the center of the room.
To the others, there's a cage up here with a doll in it. I swear it was grinning at me. Might be more ghost bullshit. Not sure.
Right.
Also, that boots on top.
I reactivate detect magic. I'm like, okay, very good. I'm gonna properly scan this place now that I'm in here.
On the first floor?
Yeah, on the first floor. I'm just like scanning around, and then probably moving up to the. Or, ground floor, first floor.
Sure, and sorry, Jess, what were you doing?
Oh, I was just going to say I channeled a ray into myself to heal.
Okay, yeah, fair. You start detecting magic, and nothing seems to radiate magic on this first floor.
Yep. Well, I'm going up.
Oh, also, the third floor, very deliberate, crumbling, so if we're going to go up there, you guys should probably go out, and I'll just go there myself.
Okay.
Megumi and Leyland, you can make your way up to the second floor. I'm assuming Rin warns them of the thing he saw?
Yeah, I see a cage, there was a doll in it, swear was grinning at me, and there's boots on top. Probably more gold bullshit.
But if it radiates magic, I'm probably looking at it.
Okay, so sorry, what does Megumi want to do when you get to the second floor and you hear about this?
I guess I will ask Leyland if it's magical.
Sure.
Give you the answer.
You can detect magic. Are you looking at the center of the room and looking at this box and everything?
Yeah.
Sure. You look at the center of the room and detect magic. You do see this, like, little doll. Doesn't look like it's grinning or anything. But it's just like a standard like old doll. It's like ragged and stuff, but it is in this box with all these like iron bars, and on top of it are these boots that radiate magic. The doll does not radiate magic.
Well, the boots certainly are magical. I can tell you that much.
And if you give me a knowledge arcana, I can give you the aura.
Of course, I'd love to.
Let's get that school.
The strength is faint, and the schools are what is the DC for this again? Is it 15 plus spell level? I feel like that's always what it is, but let me double check. Make one check per 15 plus spell level, or 15 plus half cast level for a non-spell effect. This is a spell. These are spell effects on it. So you're not quite sure what aura, but you get faint as the strength. And you're definitely... you can make one more check, as there are 2 auras coming off these pair of boots.
I'll get you a second check.
So the first aura you're not sure. The second one you're confident is illusion magic.
Oh, but actually there?
I go a 1, 2, and the yoink, I think.
For the boots?
Yeah, right.
Sure.
I'm not scared. Unlike our monk here.
You walk on up. Anything? So Rin, are you already walking up to the third floor? Are you watching what's happening down here?
I'm not watching.
Okay.
But I'm not going up to the third floor, but I'm not watching this fucking doll.
Sure. So you're just standing on the stairs, looking away, I guess. Magooby, what are you doing as Lynn starts walking up to?
I am just kind of watching her. I'm trying to, make sure that she doesn't need healing, I guess, because I don't, I'm trusting that her magical knowledge makes her believe that it's safe to do this, so.
Sure. Yeah, I will. You can pick up these boots, and I'll just put them on your sheet. And then if you want to try to identify them, you can let me know.
We'll do that.
They should be un-ID'd, hopefully. Yes. Boom. You pick up these shoes, you put them in your bag or whatever. And where they were has like an outline of their boot shape of dust on the top of this crate or cage or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
As you get closer here and you move the boots, you can blow up the dust. And you can see that the top of this wood panel, now that you're here looking closer, there's like a little tiny lock on the top of this wood air thing. So if you unlocked it, you could swing open the top of this cage or crate.
Mm-hmm.
But it's locked.
I nod my head and I say, Hey, Rin, I could unlock this cage right now. Don't you think it would be so funny if I unlocked the cage with a creepy doll right now?
Sweetie, I'm also fairly sure I could go with her and punch you.
Does Rin want the doll?
Not sure. Doesn't seem to look at it for some reason.
I'm tired of ghosts and bullshit.
I'll whisper to Leyland, how funny would it be to like prank Rin with the doll on their rock?
I hope you both get fucking cursed and eaten by this thing.
That would be so funny.
But yeah, Lynn, or Layla, I don't know why I keep saying Lynn. Was that one of your other characters? Leyland. When you picked up the boots...
Checking the boot one boot for a key.
Yeah, you heard like a little jingle, and as you put your hand in one of the boots, you pull out this little key that probably looks like it goes to a little lock.
There you go. You know what? Before I do this, I look at these boots. Have I seen them before? Do I know what these are? Let's press the button.
Yeah, you take a look at them.
Ooh, it's 26.
I believe that will identify them. Let's just double check the DC in case they were super powerful or something. No, yeah, you
Faint level.
You can identify these.
It would have been funny though. You sense faint magic. Sorry. Identifying max level 20. Not good enough. That would just be weird to me.
I was reading this item. It seemed like a very Felix item.
I will put those shoes on.
So Felix, what the fuck do they do?
I'm gonna unlock the cage.
Are the boots made for walking?
They are made for walking.
Yeah, the little lock is made of like it's made of silver. It just like looks silver. I don't know if it's made of silver. I don't know if you can tell, but it's light and a silvery material. It pops open. You can keep it added to your character sheet if you want. It's like a little silver lock you could use for something.
Yeah,
and you have the key to it.
Like great.
And yeah, like the thing doesn't like pop open or anything. It just remains shut. You have to like flip it open if you want.
I do flip it open.
You flip it open. Inside is just that doll. It's just kind of like just sprawled on the floor, and it's just an old style doll. Yeah, you pick it up. It looks old, dusty. Some of it's kind of damaged a little bit, but otherwise it just looks like a creepy old doll.
I like stroke it over the hair once. It's like, you're gonna be my friend from now on.
Leyland, I swear to God, if you prank me with that fucking thing.
Oh no, don't worry about it. I'm gonna. This is for personal use.
Sure.
The doll's coming with me, boys.
So I'm trying to get a sense, like, does Leyland, does this seem a little out of character for Leyland, or
Not really.
you know,
Leyland's been known for just picking up random stuff.
Yep, I'm
doing
picking
weird
random stuff. It's just
Yeah.
that's just what I do.
She does what she wants. That doesn't necessarily. She's very smart, but there isn't always logic and reason behind what she's doing. It's just like she feels like.
Oh shoot.
Yes, John.
The doll should have radiated magic. Okay, sorry. I'll let you retcon if you really wanted to. It would have radiated magic, and you can make me a knowledge check to identify the
Don't
auras.
think. Well, I will make you a knowledge check, but I don't think it makes much of a difference in what.
Sure. I just forgot that there is some magic on this.
All right.
Now that I'm reading the item.
I still think that I want to be its friend, or the other way around.
Sure. There's 2 auras on it.
Arcana?
You can give me 2 arcanas to identify both auras. First one you're not sure. Second one is necromancy.
Oh, nice.
But I will add this to your sheet unID'd. And just call it.
You should ID the doll, Felix.
Doll.
I mean, yeah, sure. I'll try to identify the doll, but I think
I mean-
I identified as my friend, right?
I was gonna say Leyland's gonna have special alone time with the doll,
Jesus.
apparently.
No, I think I might have phrased the personal use poorly, but this is now my new combat summon, guys. Meet the doll.
Just like goes out to battle.
Were you gonna try and ID it or not?
There you go. Just to please Christian, I'm
No.
gonna click the
Like
button.
I was just curious,
There you
like if you were or weren't, because you said like, yeah, I notified friends. Like,
Who knows?
21. Let's double check.
That's a 23.
Oh, 23.
Yeah.
So that's not enough. You'll have to try again tomorrow if you
Perfect.
want. But yeah.
Perfect.
well, if you two are done, do you want to leave before I try to go to the 3rd floor in case this entire thing starts crumbling down?
Yeah,
You
sure.
think that going to the 3rd floor will cause this to come crumbling down?
Well, I mean,
It might
looking
cause
at the
the
3rd
third
floor,
floor
I
to come
can
crumbling
definitely
down.
tell that it is made basically of paper.
Okay.
So,
Well, then I will exit the tower.
I will stand there looking, John, see if I can find a spot that like seems potentially a little bit more stable and try and get to.
Oh yeah. What's your take 20 again?
36.
Alright, yeah. So you can take your time up here and look around for solid areas to investigate. And you will indeed find something here. There's a table at one corner of the room with something, with a jar of transparent glass bound with gold ribbons. It's the only thing here that seems of value or interest. Everything else is like dusty and broken or damaged. This thing seems unbroken, or it radiates like
And looking
faint
at the
little
floor,
light from it.
Can I maybe like make out a path that I could tread on to get to this thing without causing the entire thing to crumble down?
Yes, you can identify a path that you're confident would be okay to travel upon.
I will walk that path and pick up this transparent glass golden thing.
Alright, let me just give you this item. Details, unID'd. And I need to give this to Ren.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh, then I will make my way down, go over to Leyland, while holding my hands like, I found this. Is this anything special? Looks special.
I use my magic scopo vision.
Yeah, it
like,
radiates some magic.
Certainly does radiate some. Let me
moderate
press the button to
magic.
identify. I press the identify button, 24.
Yeah, you don't need to even look at the schools of magic as you know what this is. It is a jar of haunt siphoning. And I'll just reveal it on Ren's sheet and you can...
So it's just like the haunt siphons we already have, essentially?
I didn't
Or is
read
it
it in
different?
detail. I think it might be different, but maybe not.
Okay.
I will ID it. Identified. There you go.
This just plant glass spine will go ribbons as standard action to climb both hands. The user can untie the ribbon, remove the jar slit. When you does so, the ribbon glows. The jar leads to a burst of positive energy that deals 3d6 positive energy damage to all manifested haunts within 30 feet of the user. If the damage deals enough, and it's neutralized. A haunt neutral by draw haunt siphon takes a -5 and cast takes to manifest again. Once used, a jar of haunt siphoning cannot be activated again for 1d4 rounds, but any random mist within the jar must first be removed. Removing the mist is a full-on action that requires a character to pour the jar's content into a non-magical glass vial worth at least 1 GP. To transform the vial into a grenade. Okay, so it's a reusable haunt siphon.
Reusable haunt siphon.
Yeah, and we just need a glass vial worth 1 GP to basically then make bomb.
Nice. Oh my god, guys, we can use ghost bombs. Let's go.
If only you didn't burn down that mansion full of haunts.
You could the ghost bombs.
You could have infinitely farmed ghost bombs if you didn't burn down your haunt.
Oh, we still can. I have a doll, my guy.
Oh, true.
And I guess we leave and we go to the last building before. And this is after this. You said the wine will be gone, right?
Yeah, the wine is probably gone at some point. Investigating this windmill, but you go.
Oh, the windmill. Okay, then it's gone now then.
Yeah, and you start investigating this tower that seems to be like a sort of watchtower. You can detect magic. There are no magical runes on this door. No magic radiating from this archway.
Noted.
I head inside.
Without doing any normal checking for traps?
True. I guess I'm about to head in and my sister just like grabs me by the collar and just yanks me. She's like, ah! What?
Yeah, do you need Fury to percept or her perception is plus 10? Yeah, so if someone else wants to
I'll take my time. Look at the ground and everything.
Yeah, your sister pulls you back and... Sorry, go ahead.
I scratch my head and I say to Megumi, why does he always take so extremely long to look around? It's usually, I mean, either you find it or you don't, right?
Oh, I thought he rolled a nat 20. He took 20. What a loser.
I know, I'm taking the time, making sure. Yeah. Well, are we in a hurry?
No, that's cringe, bro. That's cringe.
Yeah, it is cringe.
You cringy take 20-er.
I'm not in a rush.
Okay, let's see what you see.
Plus, it could be 35 and I still miss it.
I feel like that we forgot about take 20 a lot more when it wasn't part of an option for us to roll it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. True. But this trap just required a... what did you get again? 34. Yeah, it's more than enough. You see... on the sides of the door, there are like these openings for something to slide out, and there was like a small little like tripwire that you would have hit that would have made something slide out should you have walked over this. But you can try to disable it or carefully just step over the tripwire. I'll just be annoying about it, and if you don't directly say you remember to walk over it, I'll assume your character forgot as well, and we'll just...
Hell yeah.
So yeah, so if you want to avoid that, you can disable it.
I will just carefully walk over the tripwire.
Alright.
At least for now.
Rin is in. You could have pointed this out to everyone else.
Yep, I will select that wire here.
I nod my head slowly and it's like, he's definitely gonna trip over it later. And I carefully step over it as well.
Do you
I
want
will
Fury
also-
to disable device? She's pretty good at it.
Oh no, we're good. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I will also carefully
But you can wait that side.
step over the wire.
Sure. Fury will let you know she's waiting outside.
Perfect.
And you guys can investigate inside. Once you're in here, it is a kind of like a 10 by 10 squarish kind of area with just stairs that go up. In this bottom floor here, it seems like there were things probably here at one point, but it seems like it's been emptied out or things have been brought out of here at some point. You just see that there are like different dust marks. Like some dust is older than others, where there's like a fading of something that was probably there for a long time that is no longer there. It's like in a big rectangle shape. A bunch of smaller square shapes are around, but it seems like it's been undisturbed for some long time. And you guys can go up if you want.
Yeah, I will just head to the second floor.
Do the stairs look sturdy?
Yeah, they're made of stone. But as you look up them, you can tell that there is no like floors. It looks like it's just like a big, like you can just look up. You can just see like the stairs go around the corners of the building, and they just like go all the way to the top, to like a top floor here. Probably like that just goes up to this like top area, straight up there.
I'll just remind the other two to be careful walking on, any floors up top, because you don't know how rotted they may be.
True, will do.
Yeah, so are you guys just walking up the stairs all the way to the top, or do you want to do something? Do you want to stop like halfway and look at anything? Or...
I will keep looking around with detect magic to see if there's any obvious magic around. But if there's not, I'll take a quick look around on the floor, right? See if I spot anything, and then head up to the next one, because there could always be just those little sneaky fucks that just have this loose stone and hide something behind it. You never know.
Yeah, you can give me perception checks as you guys are walking up.
Yep.
I'll only allow to take 20 if you stop every like 5 minutes and stop and like
that shit.
Examine everything.
Fuck that shit. That's not my life.
Yeah, I'm not gonna percept anything as you're walking up. I'm just walking up.
Yeah, and Rin, I guess, is leading the way.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, Rin, you're about to, you're walking, and Leyland, you're looking around, looking about, when Rin is about to step on one of these steps that look different than the others. It clearly looks, yeah, you can like grab him back as Fury did before, and you can
You're
point out
horrible
that
looking for traps.
there's
the
like
step looks fucking terrible.
Yeah, it just looks like you can see it. Looks like it, if you stepped on it, would decompress. It's clearly like a what do you call them? Like a plate, or just like a trigger mechanism. Clearly, you're not sure what it would do. But yeah, you're not quite sure what it would do. But
to be fair, Leyland, I wasn't expecting traps on the staircase of all things.
But why not? Think about it. You're inside a dungeon right now. And we fought a dragon recently.
Well, my mind is... I think we're still on game. For me, it's just...
Well, I don't see the path around here.
I wouldn't think that... You know, like getting in here and making a trap, sure, maybe. On the thing, you're meant to walk up and down maybe each day. What if you suddenly forgot it was there and triggered yourself? That's why I didn't think of checking this. But okay, fine.
Yeah, but it's an easy, avoidable trap. You can just ignore that step. If you guys want to try to mark it somehow so you can remember it on the way back down.
Yep. I take out some chalk.
And you can kind of shoot
I
a
go
wall or something.
X on the step.
Oh yeah, you can even mark it on the step carefully, not to put too much pressure. And yeah, you guys can avoid the step over it.
Now I will just slowly, while walking, I will sort of like look at the ground, see if there's maybe more of these fucking things. So now I will also make a perception. Not at level 20.
Sure. Yeah, Rin, you're carefully checking your way up this time, and no other steps look out of place. And you guys get to the top, and there's just a small wooden door that conceals the room up top.
I just take like 5 steps back from the door. Leyland?
Oh yeah.
Are you casting Detect Magic, or are you just opening it? Okay.
No, I'm casting Detect Magic. Or rather, I'm still looking at it with Detect Magic because it's still active. But if I don't see anything, I'm like, might as well. And I open it.
You notice no magic and can snap your fingers and the door can swing open.
Look at the floor in the room. Is it wood or stone?
It is made of wood, but it looks fairly... It doesn't look like there's any broken floorboards or... And as you guys are walking up, you could look at the bottom of it. It looks like it's fairly well put together. I mean, it looks old. And you see maybe there's like a little crack here and there and stuff, but it doesn't look like it's going to collapse under your weights.
Okay. So we'll tread carefully up there, and I will take my time looking through this entire room.
Yeah, once you get up there, you guys can take 20 and take your time.
I sigh and I'm like, ugh.
As you guys see Rin carefully looking over everything. And yeah, you see that this is like, as you can see, there's like these window sills that you can just look out across the whole town. And even if you're looking out on the other side, you can see that you're looking out at the cliff side. You can basically see where you were traveling. From here, you can even see those ruins that you know are illusioned. But from here, it just
do we see any further down towards the end?
From here, that would be too far, I think.
Even for Elven eyes?
I mean,
humans can only see 6
over the horizon, right?
Yeah.
There's a curvature through the earth. There's a limit to how far you can see just by virtue.
And I think I googled this before, and humans can only see 6 miles on like a flat distance. So elves can maybe see 12.
6 miles, but the higher up you are, of course, the further it is, right? Because the more distance you get in the curvature, it's not that much.
Yeah, and I was just being flavorful. It's probably way too far to even see the ruins.
Gotcha.
Because that was like
what do your elf eyes see?
Yeah. Because that was like 40 miles away, so you probably can't even see it. Probably just like it's like a little thing in the distance, but
I see nothing.
You just get the...
Do we see like maybe a plume of smoke?
You do not. But you do see that this is clearly like meant to be like a lookout tower. You can just like you can see the water, you can see like everywhere like out where you were traveling, and then there's also windows facing the town, so you can just see the whole town from up here too. It just seems like it's a good lookout spot.
And that's there anything else?
Yes, there is something else here. In the center of the room, on a pedestal, there is a no need to like make any check. Your magic users would be aware of what this is. There seems to be a crystal ball that's just like with 4 like pegs in the center of the room on a table. It's just like a very nice crystal crystal ball.
I'm also gonna check if there's any traps around this.
Guys, let's steal the Palantir.
You can percept. I use your take 20. It doesn't look like there's any traps, but there is magic coming off the ball. Moderate aura, and if you want to know the aura, which you can probably guess, you can make a check.
I would like to identify the crystal ball.
Sure.
As a crystal ball.
Yeah, I mean that's useful.
No, it's not a crystal ball, guys.
Yeah, you have no idea. But you're confident it's a crystal ball, but whether or not it's cursed crystal ball or not, you'll have no idea. But I'll just hand this.
But
Who's picking
this up? Take the Palantir.
I'll pick it up.
No, what I wanted.
Stop it, you klepto.
Alright, I'll put this on Rin's sheet. And yeah, you pick it up, nothing happens, at least immediately.
I think as Rin picks it up, I whisper in his ear, "You never know who's on the other side watching."
What?
I heard that about crystal balls one day. Sometime, you know.
You know what, like... I have a memory I wanna... I love you, Felix. I love that you got the reference.
Episode 1. We go hard.
Yeah, I'll pick it up just looking at it.
Yeah. It's your typical magical crystal ball.
Well, I think that's all. So let's leave.
Do we see an eyeball in the crystal ball?
No, it's just like a cloudy
Not
mist until you cast any spells.
I
to
will avoid the trap on the staircase, and I will carefully step over the tripwire.
Excellent.
I was gonna. That's the reason why I had it to fucking DM roll, because I was gonna whisper John that I avoid the traps on the way out. As to not remind Christian.
Oh no, I didn't
Anyway.
forget it.
I also carefully avoid the tripwire.
Yeah.
Nice. You
I'll
guys can
remember
make
that
your
in
way.
case this thing getting lifted will start crumbling the entire tower.
You can make your way to the other tower. I just wanted to take a time on timings. Felix, are you good to keep going? Our normal time.
Can go for a little bit.
All right.
Though here's the thing, though. Looking at these things, it's like my hands are getting full. It's like I can't really carry that shit. So
I opened
Well,
the
then-
bag for you. There you go.
here you go, you my little klepto.
Ah, thank you. That is so nice of you.
And there's the ball. Oh, nope, I was copy. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to give. Actually, I look at the crystal ball. I look at Leyland. I look at the crystal ball again. Here you go, Megumi.
Megumi will not take it. My sources say no.
I accidentally gave it to you on your sheet, so
Oh,
I just
Well-
put it in your hands. It's like
well then Megumi is going to put it in the bag of holding.
back to the klepto.
Yay.
Extra dimensional space is where it belongs for now.
It is true.
And yeah, you guys have explored this tower pretty well, except for the final floor, I believe, right? So did you want to just gonna be in the final floor, or what did you want to do?
I think we will do
kind of,
like
yes.
last time, have two people down keeping watch in case something fucking shows and give alarm if in case something comes again.
Sure, Fury and who wants to keep watch outside?
Well, I'm not gonna
I-
keep watch. I wanna loot.
I guess I'll keep watch outside.
Or
I'm
I can
not
just
very
say Fury keeps watch, because all
Yeah.
three wanna... Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm not
'cause,
gonna
I
like
mean,
metagame screw you over, be like, well, she wasn't picking it. If anything does
Yeah.
come in her
Yeah.
view, she'll get a perception, and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, but it still makes sense just to have two people down there, and me and Leyland will go into the tower.
Well, that's
Mostly
up
also
to...
because like if shit happens up there, we can quickly get out, where Megumi can't.
Well, it
Okay.
sounds like Megumi doesn't want to stay down there, so you can't tell an independent Catwoman what to do. So what does Megumi want to do?
True.
No, I would want to go with them just in case they like need healing, they run into
Yeah.
something in the room.
And if they get too far, your life link breaks, and you don't even know if they're in trouble. The Oracle's
True.
coming with you guys. She's a cat. She can land on her feet if she needs to jump out a hard
Fact.
fall distance.
Well, we
Um,
know that the last room is covered in darkness at least.
Yeah, so you're on the first floor. Unfortunately, for some reason, the stair module's like wigging out and wasn't working, so I'll just manually bring you guys
Oh.
to the next floors as you go up. So
Yep.
you guys want to go up to the next floor, which is, as I remind you, in darkness as well.
Yep.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So yeah, I'm just gonna have to delete you and re-add you every time. Sorry. But yeah, you guys get up to the second floor.
Does my thing help me here?
Yes, let me know before I re-add you if you want me to give you. Any
My
additional-
eyes of the dragon here.
Ooh.
Yeah, magical darkness. No.
So I get dark vision 120 feet and blind sense 60 feet.
Yeah, but that
Blind
doesn't really do anything against magical
sense, well,
darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah, and blind sense is only towards like living things, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
I
can't
got
just like see through
All right.
things, but I mean it helps. But yeah,
It
so
helps,
this
and I'll probably also do.
Sure, yeah,
do a
you
little
put it
bit of
on.
light.
and yeah, sorry, and do what?
Do a little bit of light, because I think some light helps against darkness, right?
Not magical darkness.
Magical light?
Specifically, it eats anything below it.
Yeah, so depending on the strength of your light spell, it may defeat it.
Alright, well,
depends on what level the darkness is.
Yeah, but the light cantrip won't work. It will need to be the daylight spell, I think, at least, to start doing combat.
Well, yeah, metagame maybe, but Rin doesn't know that, so...
It's not about combat here, my guy. Alright, I feel like this here is probably the most likely cantrip to help me out. Namely, I would like to use this here cantrip. Not the light cantrip, but a different one that I've memorized today. There you go. Flare. Just like burst of light.
Yeah. You can set off the flare. That does reveal like a brief second of light, but then fizzles out almost immediately.
Yeah.
Megumi, you cast light, and again, same thing. It like glows on your hand for a second, then just gets like snuffed out. And yeah, this room is completely dark, so I won't like reveal anything until you can change that. But you can just stay on the staircase and ignore this floor, as I believe Rin already searched this floor.
Yeah, he did. I still
I
want
searched the third floor. You searched the second floor.
Oh yeah, someone.
Oh yeah,
searched
true.
this floor,
I did search this floor. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I did search it with magic vision because I was looking for magical stuff, and I found stuff. I still am gonna look around just a little bit and just periodically turn on my flare. Like
yeah, you can get like brief, like little like millisecond shots
of like brief things.
Yeah, and you can just kind of make out eventually if you keep doing this. Like there's just like some tables and chairs around the room. You can feel around, and again, there's like those empty slots for wands and some other wands that aren't magical anymore.
Yeah.
And yeah,
and I nodded to myself and was like, I think I got the general layout of this room. I think we can go up.
And yeah, you guys can go to the third floor.
Before we enter to the third floor, Leyland, do you have your magical eyes working, yes?
Yeah, they work.
Do you still see the magic on the third floor from last?
Yes.
Okay, so
yeah. What are you asking?
He's asking if the alarm's still active.
Yeah, so I'm guessing it probably went.
Although you don't hear anything.
Yeah, but we also didn't last time.
I thought I said you did hear something last time. Maybe I'm.
Oh no, sorry, I was deaf last time.
You were deaf last time, yeah. But this time, you walk through. You can still see the magic of the abjuration, but no ringing happens.
Oh, that's cool.
Is this normal?
Nope. Last time it was ringing, but don't worry about it. We keep going.
Okay, yeah, I searched this place pretty thoroughly, so I believe there's nothing left here.
Yeah, and here there's some old books. You can detect magic. None of the books radiate magic, but there are still like some random books. A lot of them are
the ones that do.
You can pull some off, and you can just see the pages almost like crumbling in your hands. They're just so old and not maintained, and made out of like not the good stuff. It's like made out of whatever was available a long time ago. So you guys can again, as you can look up the stairs, there is a door blocking the fourth floor. Or I can't remember if I said there was a door or not. There doesn't need to be, but either way, it's a wall of blackness. Again, similar to the one on the floor below.
All right. Yeah, I wanna try the flash method.
That will not even do anything. So if you get up right to the frame, and you're like doing your little like trick, it won't even like it'll just like illuminate the wall of blackness. It just like clearly is some sort of more powerful magic that's creating this effect.
Guys, I think
it's like a darkness that is deeper than regular darkness.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Here I go, and I walk into the black pit.
You walk in. Does anyone stop him, or you just?
I think about stopping him.
Well, okay. I'll stick my hand in first.
Why? You were just walking in. Now you're sticking your hand in.
Yeah.
I just want to know what everyone else is doing.
Yeah,
as you see him just
I
start
give
to
it
walk
like a
through.
once over.
He's
and
a
you know
white.
what?
Okay, nope, I'm walking in.
No. I give you the spellcraft. Okay, I think I do realize that this could be potentially extremely dangerous. And I think.
Yeah, I can treat that like your knowledge arcana. This is a.
Oh yeah, it's the same roll.
Yeah. I need to just look at the detect magic again. Look at the strength chart. This is strong. Or no, is it moderate? This is a moderate abjuration magic on the blocking this area.
You know what? Do I stop Rin from killing himself here? Yeah, I think I do.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think Megumi would be like, are you sure that's a good idea? That's
I think I pull back just a little bit, and it's like, hey, before you do that, look at this, and I take out this 10-foot pole, and I
thought you were gonna take out the doll.
Darkness. Oh, I could take.
Hey, look at this doll.
Oh, that's kind of funny actually.
Be like, are you sure you want to do that? There might be another doll in there.
Oh, no, I got this. And I pull out the doll from my bag, and I let it go, and it just like floats over there into the darkness.
Oh, are you using your boots?
I am using my boots.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys see him drop her drop the doll, and it starts like floating in the air and just starts like floating over to the doorway.
Fuck you, Leyland.
Thank you.
That's mean. That's really mean.
Yeah, and I think the doll goes into the darkness and comes back out, or does it?
Well, first of all, let me read your shoes. So I need a D4 from you.
Sure. There you go.
They're okay, and then they do the thing. And what are you commanding the things to do? Just walk into the door and then come out?
I'm just the one of them. I'm just like, yeah, take the doll, carry it in there, and come back out.
Okay. They do so, and then they come out, and nothing happens. And the doll is still there and fine.
Look, the spooky doll went into the darkness, and it was fine. And I take the doll back and put it back in the bag. There you go.
And you have those things for 3 hours, apparently.
Yes, I do. I think I tell them to go downstairs and sort through the books and, you know, see if there's anything interesting.
Sure. Why not? Do you want some tea as well while I'm at it?
No, he's telling his invisible helpers.
I'm telling my ghosts.
I don't know that. I'm doing this telepathically, or
I think
like...
you give them, mental commands. I don't think you have to speak
I
it.
think it's mental commands.
Okay.
But yeah, you're all standing in front of this darkened wall of darkness.
Anyway, it's probably fine. I just poke one finger in. There you go.
Give me a will save. Yeah. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. I take my finger back out. See? It's not scary. Although I do think it just tried to suck me in, but I'm gonna just ignore that fact.
Yeah, like I said, your characters do feel when you make saves, so as you stuck your finger in, you just felt... It didn't feel like a compulsion to suck you in, it just felt like as your finger was like pressing on the darkness, it kind of just like... It just like wouldn't let you in at first, and then it kind of felt like a sting of pain, but then your will save kind of just like reduced the pain to nothing.
Interesting. I want to do it again.
Be my guest, Leyland.
Yeah. I do it again.
Just with one finger?
Yeah. No,
Alright,
did
give me
2 fingers this time.
Alright, give me a will save.
One for each finger?
Yeah, you're fine. You feel like this stinging pain, and you're like pressing the darkness to try to push your fingers in, and you do get them like past the darkness, but then you just feel like a sting, but then like you're fine after you like your mind gets in order.
Are my fingers still in there?
You can. It's kind of weird because the effect is like when you enter it, so I'm just kind of like home brewing what's happening here. So
fair enough.
You can leave them in, but then I'm gonna start making. You're gonna like feel more increasingly pain as you leave them in.
Fair enough. I just wanna push a little bit more, right? And see as I keep going and see what happens, right?
Sure. Give me another will save as you try to put your whole arm through. Yeah, you can get your arm through, and it's feeling a little stingy, but it's like it's okay. You can leave it in there for a little bit.
Let's do it. Leyland, your rope.
No, thank you.
Okay,
I put the second arm in, and I start pushing in.
This is taking forever. I push Leyland.
Oh my god. You push Leyland in. Give me a will save.
But I was doing science!
Well, let's see if I actually make it do this.
18.
What's your CMD?
Oh.
I don't fucking know.
20.
20. Get fucked.
I fail.
I think he tries to push me in, and I just like slightly step to the side.
What are you doing? That could kill Leyland.
She seems fine so far, just poking her arm in, and she complains about me taking time.
I think this actually hurts a lot, but I'm repressing it mentally.
Are you one of those people that enjoy pain?
No, I don't think so. At least not yet. I raise one eyebrow.
But do mention the whole thing that it's causing you pain instead of just,
Oh, well, it's not like a real pain. It's like a phantom pain. So, I don't know, maybe there's some snakes in there?
So hold on. So I'm making sure I got the image right. Leyland's talking with both arms in the darkness and just like.
Well, okay, yeah. I am trying to get in there slowly, right?
Okay, yeah.
That is the idea.
Yeah, you can do the whole process. Let's just say you get full body in there, so we can get one true will save, and you can be fully engulfed.
One will save to rule them all.
Oh,
there you go. That's the one.
My mind's like, and now it's the same where you just fuck it up.
You can stay in there, but you immediately are met with actual pain, and you can roll me 66 damage that you take.
Let's go. Yeah, I want to leave, but.
Let's see if she can.
Yeah, easy.
13 damage as you enter, and you just feel this like sharp pain everywhere, and then you want to just immediately back out.
Yeah.
So yeah, once you step through the darkness, the room was revealed to you for a split second. Give me a perception check just to see what you saw before you immediately backed out. 20's pretty good. So you saw there was like, as you're on the stairs and you're looking in, there was like this, I guess I need a description of this thing. It was like an icy statue that's like a head taller than a normal human. And it had like a rime of frost that coated it. And it had like razor sharp shards of ice around its limbs. This is like this kind of like icy statue was like in front of a desk. And behind the statue, there was a desk filled with an assortment of random things. You just saw a glance of it, but there was like the biggest thing on the table that caught your eye was like this big stone wing. It was like almost as big as the table. And then on the left side, you saw the hole that goes outside, but it's like kind of shrouded in darkness. But you can tell that that's where the hole was. Like the things was like caved in, and you can see like books are sprawled around the floor. There was a big standing mirror in the left corner. And behind the desk, you saw a wooden closed chest with a stone owl on top of it.
Does she sense any magic from the things she sees, as that probably still ongoing?
Well, the only thing is with detect magic, it has to be concentration.
Yeah, I'm not going to say.
I'm pretty sure
You can't concentrate while you're doing all this, and you took damage.
And in pain, like
yeah. You would have to make a concentration check plus the damage to pass to keep the spell going. So I would just say
fuck that shit.
Yeah.
But in like 12 seconds you'll heal 10.
Thank you. Okay,
and
so
I'm going to do a channel energy as well, just
Sure.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
That is a lot of health.
Okay, so as it turns out, once you're in there you can see, and as it turns out, it actually hurts a fuck ton.
Gotcha.
There's a whole bunch of shit in there, like some icy dude, like some stony wings, like some chest. So if I were to guess, it's like the like golem creation lab or something. But I mean, that's just me.
Question, Leyland.
Yes.
The thing you did earlier, whatever, with the doll.
Yeah.
Do you need to see to do whatever you did there?
Oh no, absolutely not. They're just ghosts. They're just my
Can
friends.
you make them tie a rope around the chest?
Maybe I can ask them to just get it for me.
All that?
Yeah, I tell them to come back with anything interesting they found.
From downstairs?
Yeah. Which, there's probably nothing because we already checked there.
I'm just reading the spell that it mimics to see what they... Okay, and what are you going to tell them to do?
Well, I believe they're not very strong, so
they are equivalent to unseen servants. Yeah. So they are mindless, shapeless, and perform simple tasks at your command. It can run and fetch things, open unstuck doors, and hold chairs, as well as clean and mend. The servant can only perform one activity at a time, but it repeats the same activity over and over if told to do so, as long as you remain within range. It can open only normal doors, drawers, lids, and the like. Has an effective strength score of 2, so it can lift 20 pounds or drag 100 pounds. It can trigger traps and such, but it can only exert 20 pounds of force, which is not enough to activate certain pressure plates. It can perform any task that requires a skill check.
4 of them together, they can drag about 400 pounds, guys.
Well, what if we used the rope and literally had them just tie the rope around the chest and then we pull it out?
That was my idea.
True.
Right, exactly.
But you can also just drag the chest because they can drag 400 pounds.
I wanna see if the 4 of them can drag the chest. So I just go like, all right, y'all go in there and try to drag the chest towards us. If it doesn't seem to be working, just come back or notify me or something, right?
All right, yeah, the ghosts will fly. You can't see them, I guess, unless you turn on See and Viz. But they'll go. Give me perception checks to see what you guys can hear as this is happening.
Yeah.
Let me does sound travel out of there? I guess it does. Nothing says it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, all of you will hear this. Not hard to hear. You'll hear like it's hard to hear a rope being tied around something, but a minute will pass.
We're not doing that. We're just doing them dragging.
Yeah, we're not
I thought you were dragging the rope.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So they're just grabbing the chest and trying to drag it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if they can't do it.
All right, yeah. So you start hearing like stone on stone, like scratching.
Yeah.
It's just like. Then you hear, a moment later, you hear like something like start to shift and ice starts to like crack, and then you hear like a slam, like a, and then the dragging sound stops.
I gasp. I'm like,
so I'm guessing that ice thing you saw in there came alive?
Yeah, and it seems like whatever is in there has the ability to kill ghosts, which is really scary.
You would know that these ghosts actually cannot be killed.
Yeah.
But you can still say what you want to say, but sure.
Yeah, I know. I still want to say that. That's because I think they can't be killed. That's why it's so scary.
So Whatever you were doing is now
no,
done.
I'm so smart, guys. Watch this. Hey, ghosts, come back, please.
Yeah, a few seconds later, the ghosts will be ready for a new command. I don't know how you... I guess you just get a sense of this, because you can't see them back, but...
Yeah.
They're back.
I just feel them around me, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, can you just pick up whatever the fuck was in the chest and bring it to us, please? At least the stuff that's not broken, even the broken stuff.
If they can open the chest.
No, I don't think that they need to open the chest.
Alright, yeah, they go back in the room. Moments later, they will come out carrying... Or floating in the air will come back out these, like... It's like a stone owl head that's, like, broken, and they're, like, all four of them are carrying, like, different pieces of this owl statue you saw.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Ah, the chest got...
Motherfucker killed the chest.
Well, the owl statue was on top of the chest.
Yeah, I know, but...
So, yeah, it...
Unfortunate.
You said you also saw books in there?
Yeah, I really want to go into this room, but it's trying to kill me.
What about them just getting the books out?
Alright, you guys, I got a mission for you. You're gonna have to be sneaky. Alright? You're going to sneakily try and exfiltrate anything of value from this here sphere. So, that could be books, that could be things that look like magical items or potions or wands, whatever you think could be useful, right? Just keep going in there and keep trying to sneak some stuff out of there without the guards noticing you. I don't know.
I was going to say it wouldn't work, but there's four of them actually, so it's going to be hard for him to stop all four. And they're immortal.
And they are lasting for hours, John.
So annoying.
I just imagine the kleptoman laying with the bag just ready. It's like...
Yeah, so how long do you want to wait as things start to be brought out to you slowly? As in the room, you'll just hear, like, chaos, like just, like, slams, and, like, you'll hear, like, a cold, like, icy breath being breathed at one point. You'll just hear, like a sound of, like, a blizzard. It was like... But then, like, you'll hear, like, slams and...
Done?
No, it's not enough to break the stone of the tower, but...
And nothing is coming out at us, so we're chilling.
Sure, so at one point, a big, large tusk will be brought out to you. It's just, like, floating in the air. It's, like, the size of...
I love that.
It's probably, like...
Remember to keep a
3 feet tall, or long. A broken stone wing eventually is brought out to you. It's, like, in, like, 2 pieces. 2 of them, like, are carrying it out to you. They will eventually grab out some books, but a lot of the books that they bring out are decimated. So, like, the pages are all, like, broken, and there's, like, ice shards everywhere on them.
Yeah, well, you're doing good, guys.
Remember to keep a look on the weight field so it just suddenly implodes the entire bag.
But they will bring out to you a book that looks like it was smashed with ice, but is indeed intact and radiates magic.
Let's go. I will do +1 magic book. I know I have 3.
You still haven't ID'd them?
But yeah, over time, they will just come out with, like, broken things. As, like, clearly the statue inside is trying to smash whatever's dragging these out, but is not having luck. So it's destroying a lot of the items. But they are just, like, it looks like it's bringing out, like, components, like spell components. There's, like, broken, like, stuff.
Any potions?
No. If there were any, it's probably been shattered.
Not even one survived, damn.
And then, they eventually stop bringing things at some point.
That's good. I'm like, you know what? You guys did great. And you can rest for now. And I dismiss them.
I don't know if you can dismiss them. They're just chilling for 3 hours, I think.
I can.
Oh, can you? Okay,
yes.
You can dismiss them.
Give them a Scooby snack before...
I can dismiss them early. True.
Okay.
I give them a Scooby snack.
But we are at the time that we usually cut out session, and perhaps it's a good time if you do want to fight this thing to wait for your full party.
Nope. Yeah. Okay, what I really, really want to do, guys, hear me out here.
No.
I want to trigger back the fire ghosts undead thingy. And I want to totally pit the fire ghost undead against this ice monster. I think that would be so funny.
You can try that next session. I don't know how you want to try and do that. Your feelings.
I'll come
I'm
up
up
with
for
something
watching this
cool.
idea, but I will let you know. I'm not actually fighting the fucking dead, fiery smoke of death thing. As I do not feel like
Honestly,
getting
I
killed.
think it's not that scary. We're level 5. It's not that scary.
See, what scares me about it is it draining my fucking life.
Yeah, just don't get your life drained, dude.
I mean, I can always restore some things if
True.
necessary.
You can't restore negative levels, I don't think. Mostly because I don't think you have the necessary diamond dust, I think, isn't it? If I restore of that kind.
Alright, I've given you guys bonus experience and a little bit of a Christmas bonus or a holiday bonus.
Aw.
As we will
get to level!
We will be on break until the new year, I think. When's the next possible game time? Is the 23rd, which I potentially could, but it's a little sketchy, so we'll talk about it afterwards, but
Yeah.
probably
It's
not.
unlikely that I can, but
Yeah, I don't think anyone
Same
can.
here.
So.
always possible a Christmas miracle, I guess.
And then the next possible one is we can talk about this off stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it. Unless there's any declarations, what you want to do next session aside from fuck with this ice or this thing more. And then any plans after you deal with it and live, presumably.
Well, I think the plan is go back to base and wait for the next supply run. We should think about the stuff that we want, because we do have things of value. We don't have as much as last time because we had some big magic items last time that we were selling. This time we have big magic items, but we're not selling them for the most part because I have them and I want them.
Yeah, I can talk about. We can just analyze everyone's wealth by level, and if anyone's really behind, we can talk about it, and we'll say that there's probably some. You guys have been here long enough and supplied enough information that they're willing to give you X amount of gold to spend and get anything you need. But I think you guys are pretty wealthy, so I'm not too concerned about it. But
back and hide, right? So that's probably going to be quite a bit worth.
Yeah, so we can figure that out in between over the holiday break.
Yep.
Any other goals besides that?
Other than that, I think now that we're level 6, we can start thinking way more seriously about entering the other undead city.
We know about gargoyles, and for that we know we need a mad type to overcome that DR.
Yeah, but that is something we could potentially acquire from our supply, right?
The issue comes in, I don't use weapons, so that will be a no for me on that front.
Yeah, but isn't there ways for monks and unarmed weapons to overcome DR as well?
Yeah, but it comes from levels.
Is it
Amulet of Mighty Fists?
Levels.
Mighty Fists, I think, gives you the plus weapon modifiers and stuff.
Well, yeah, but
So yeah, if you look at Amulet of Mighty Fist +2, your weapon, I'm pretty sure it treats your fists as a +2 weapon. Pretty sure.
Then I would need to basically have it be a +3 bonus currently, because I currently have it to basically have me allowing dex, which classifies it as being quote-unquote +1.
Let's check.
So it will be a bit expensive.
But yeah, we can look at this later.
A bit expensive, but it is possible.
Yeah. Any other? I think that's good enough list for me. So yeah, you guys got your experience. Feel free to level over the break and all that. And ooh, nice roll, max roll. And then Felix, you and I just need to have some time where I can upgrade to version 11. I think that's all that we need to talk about. Other than that, I will shut the stream down. GG.